Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, people of YouTube. This is Chico with Freedom Gun Talk, and today I'm going to show you how to polish the trigger bar in your Glock. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome. Let's get started. The things you're going to need is a roll of tape, or a puck, or a roll of tape, if you're like me. You're going to need a punch, or an Allen key, something to whack it, get those pins out, some rubbing compound. I just used some turtle wax, rubbing compound, a Dremel with a polishing disc, and some kind of cleaner just to clean the trigger bar. So let's go ahead and break down the Glock. Let's check it. Make sure there's nothing in there. No mag. Nothing. Okay. Fire it in a safe direction. There we go. Release the slide. We can just sit that off back there because we're not going to need that. And let's sit this down here so we get started on these trigger pins. So, I start with this top one. Okay, that's out. You just leave it in there. Alright. Next, bottom one. Okay, might have to play with the slide catch. Let's just push on it while we move this slide catch. This one always gives me a little problem, this extended slide catch. I should probably go back to the factory. I'm gonna have to do it off camera and be right back with you guys. Okay, sorry about that. This thing took me a few minutes to get it out. Got it out. So now, let's get that last pin out here. Okay, it's gone. Alright. So now we're going to remove the locking block. Pull out the whole trigger assembly here. We can just sit lower frame to the side. Go ahead and move this tape out of the way. Take my pins, stick it in that roll of tape. Mag release, firing blog, last pin. Okay, so that's out of the way there. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this from I believe it's the extractor block. Pull that out of there. Get it off of this spring. Just set this to the side. Alright. I've polished mine before, but as you can see, it gets dirty over time. Well, what I do is I take my hops number 9 here with a little wipe. Get a little on there. Go ahead and wipe it down. Wipe it down pretty good here. Make sure to get in those crevices there. As you can see, mine is pretty polished. I've polished this before. Well, I'm just doing this as a tutorial. Show the guys who've never done it how to do it. I'm putting my safety glasses on if you guys are wondering. because this stuff flies. So what I do is I turn it on low. Go ahead and just get some of that wax on there. Okay, as you can see, we got some, but some of it is still not done. So I just take some and get it on there like that. What you also can do, take one of these little wipes, get some of this little excess off of here onto the wipe, just so that when I start it up, it doesn't go flying everywhere. But we're not going to waste this here. What we're going to do is just apply some of this by hand. Just go ahead and rub it on there. Rub it everywhere. I usually polish the whole bar. Now some guys only polish the parts that touch other stuff, but I just figure why not? Just polish the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start low. I'm going to go ahead and start applying some of it on here. As you can see, it's turning black. That's oxidation, maybe a little gunpowder. But I'll go ahead and turn this thing on high. Give you guys a little music to listen to here instead of having to hear me. Okay, so that's pretty much it. You see, we just want to get a high gloss on there. And I did this to an agency arms trigger, but this works on aftermarket triggers and stock Glock triggers. I do it to all my stock Glock triggers. And what I'll do is I'll just take a little bit more spray, hops, or whatever cleaning you like, and I'll just wipe it back down. Get any of that excess compound off of there, and yeah, it's looking nice. It's looking nice. I believe they call this the 25-cent trigger job. There we go. Looking beautiful. So, well, what I'll probably do is, while I got this out here, probably get a little bit more of this hops here. Just go ahead and clean some of this out. Depending on how much you shoot, you may or may not have to do this. You don't have to, but may or may not want to do this. Totally user preference. All right. And then what else I do is I also take this Sorry, I'm trying to get it out of there. Also take this little bar, do the same. As you can see, it's pretty polished, but I'll still show you guys. Pretty quick. I'll go ahead and do the same, just wipe it off. Like that. Looking good. Looking good. So get this back, and if your spring happens to come off, it's not hard to reattach. Just gonna take it and run it back through this hole in the back here. Your little extractor block. Let's take this trigger connector. Phone died. So now that we got the trigger connector bar back in, what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect our trigger assembly right here. Take it, run the spring through this hole. Through this hole on the back of the trigger assembly. Just like that. Run it back into this track. Reattach it like that there. You see that nice high polish on there. So, oh, get our Glock lower. Okay, take our locking block, go ahead and put our mag release back in. Now, go ahead and move our makeshift puck back over. Go ahead and put that rear pin in first. Just push it through with my hand. And then as it gets lower, I just give it a little tap. Try to finish pushing it through there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and reattach the bottom bar. Okay, I should be able to pass it straight through now. Without too much hindrance. Go. Make sure it's even on both sides. Alright. We'll go ahead and pass through the top. top pin. I'll just push it through. Simple. Get that in. Alright. Grab our slide. Throw that on there. And smooth. And like I said, this is my agency arms trigger, but I've done this to many stock triggers. Works great. Works out very well. And doesn't cost you much of anything. It removes grit, makes the trigger pull a lot smoother, and I really enjoy this. So thank you, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, if it helped you in any way, please subscribe, like, comment. If you have any other tips, leave a comment. I will respond. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.